Welcome back to episode 2 of the Arsenal Save, and up in today's episode we have the chance to win our first trophy of the series here with the Community Shield against Man City, and then after that we have the first Premier League game of the series at home to Chelsea. So up first we've got Man City in the Community Shield. This is a game Arsenal won in real life, of course. I'm looking to win the competition obviously, but it's not the end of the world if we don't win it, but it would be nice to get our first piece of silverware, wouldn't it? And win the Community Shield, that is for sure. In terms of transfers, well, not much has happened, to be honest, since the start of the series here, to be honest. Osimhen is not here yet. There has been a bid for him, though. We'll get to that in a second. But one player has left us, and that is Eddie Nketiah. He has gone to West Ham for £15 million. So a little bit on the low side, has to be said. I was looking more for about £30 million for Nketiah, but unfortunately, no one was willing to pay that price. No one was willing to pay the price of £15 million apart from West Ham. So he has gone there. Clearly, he's a good backup striker, but if we get Osimhen in at the club, then obviously it's a massive upgrade to have over Nketiah. So hopefully Nketiah will leave and Osimhen will come in. Well, Nketiah's already left. A lot of players are left from the under-21s as well, but no one really of note to talk about. The biggest fee we got was for Kozia Dubry, who's gone to Crystal Palace for £1.5 million. Talking of Osimhen, though, I have tabled a bid for him. Unfortunately, we won't be able to afford his £86 million in this window. As you can see there, £26 million in the transfer budget. Not going to be able to raise enough funds to bring Osimhen in without leaving the squad ridiculously thin. So that can't happen. I have tabled a loan bid for him, though. £2 million per month. It says £2.5 million there, but it is £2 million per month. I negotiated down to that. So it's about £24 million a season, playing unused. 100% of the wages as well. And I've got the mandatory future fee of £86 million in there. So hopefully, with Nketiah leaving, that has raised enough funds to bring in Osimhen. I've had to delay the transfer for a week because Nketiah had not been sealed yet. But hopefully, Osimhen can join us, and what a signing that will be at the start of the new series here. Also, Smith Rowe has a bid from Bayer Leverkusen for £25 million. But I'm starting to second guess selling Smith Rowe, to be honest. I actually think he's quite good. He's also 23 years of age and homegrown at the club. I'd be much more interested in selling Trossard, to be honest. There's not much difference between the two players, and Smith Rowe is 5 years younger, and he's also homegrown at the club. But unfortunately for us, Trossard doesn't want to leave, as he's only just recently signed for the club. So we shall see what happens. If it meant getting Osimhen in, then I'll happily sell Smith Rowe. But if it doesn't get Osimhen, I'm not really too interested in selling Smith Rowe, to be honest. But we shall see what happens in that regard. But Osimhen, of course, is, well, pretty much my one and only target at the start of the season here. I just really hope we get him. I really hope he doesn't go to someone else, because he's an unbelievable striker here in FN24. But anyway, let's get started with the first game of the series then. Man City in the Community Shield. And in terms of the team sheet for this final here today, we've got Ramsdale in goal, Tomiyasu right back, Zinchenko left back, then we've got Saliba, White in the heart of defence there, Partey, Rice and Odegaard in midfield, Saka on the right wing, Trossard on the left wing, and Jesus up front. So yeah, I did just do this intro for this episode. Unfortunately, I realised that my microphone was switched off, so that was pretty pointless. That is why you don't see any tactics here. That is because I've already gone to the game until I realised that my microphone is switched off. I haven't started the game yet, but that's why the tactics have all been a bit funny there. But in terms of the player roles, as you can see, set with a sweeper keeper on support, full back on support on the right back there, inverted wing back on attack. You've got two ball playing defenders on defend, a DM on support, a Segundo Volante on support, attacking midfielder on support, inverted winger attack on the right hand side there, an inside forward on attack, and an advanced forward. Also set up with a positive mentality, and I will go through the tactic in more detail before the Chelsea game where we actually see it there, but it is not really too dissimilar to my non-Leader Giants tactic, what I just ended off on FN23 2 weeks ago. So we shall see what happens. I am not a tactical genius by any means. I basically just wing it and hope for the best. So Man City in the Community Shield, let's go. Alright, here we go. My first match experience here of FM24. In terms of the team sheet here, the reason why White starts centre-back and Tomiyasu right-back is because Gabriel's picked up a slight injury. He's out for another 5 days. Also, Martinelli's been out for a couple of weeks. He's on the bench, though, here today. That is why there's been a little bit of a... Well, that's why Martinelli and Gabriel aren't starting, basically. Here we are, though. It's Wembley? Sure, it's Wembley. Yeah, it's definitely Wembley. We're playing Man City in the Community Shield. Not the most important game, it has to be said. Anyway, here is the new outlook here for the game. I should set up my preferences right now, to be honest. Well, I've changed the preferences around here for the game. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff. Because it was an extended highlights, it might just be nothing. That is, well, it always starts off with a highlight from kickoff, extended highlights, doesn't it? But anyway, here we are. First gameplay of FN24. I'm quite excited, not going to lie. I'm quite excited. I just really hope that Osimhen joins the club. Also got to sort this out here as well, haven't I? There we go. That's looking much better. That's looking more like it. Anyway, talking about this game, though, it's been pretty disastrous so far. One shot in the game so far, and that is for Man City. We've yet to have a shot in the game. Been pretty terrible, to be honest. We have a highlight, though. Finally, a first highlight in the game. That first highlight didn't really count. Here's Matheus Nunes with the ball. Man City's new signing, of course. Well, one of a few new signings. Definitely a good player. There he is. Declan Rice wins the ball back, though. Now here's Trossard. Starting in place of Martinelli here today. Get the ball back. Here's Tomiyasu. Go on, Tomiyasu. Bombing forward. Carried the ball really nicely there. Oh, Saka, our main man. Oh my word, took a deflection, almost went in the back of the net. That is more like it, boys. That is more like it. Finally, we see something from us in the game. Now here's our first corner. Odegaard to take it. Aiming for the near post as I asked for. Saka's got there. Back to Odegaard. He crosses it in. Yeah, well, not really much of an aerial threat there. That is where we need Osimhen, of course. Osimhen is needed there. Zinchenko, not really known for his aerial prowess, to be honest. Back on the highlight again. Suddenly this game is starting to liven up. I'm not sure if it's if the gameplay's too quick here. You guys let me know in the comment section if the gameplay is too quick and I'll slow it down. But anyway, while I say that, Erling Haaland gets his first goal of the season. Unfortunately, it's come against us, but it's been disallowed. Disallowed for offside. This first half's been abysmal, though. Let's be honest. It's quite even in terms of match momentum and the possession, but look at our chances. One shot in the game. That shot we saw from Saka. Rice having a good debut, though, with a 7 rating there. Bit of a poor one to start off the new season so far. Bit of a stalemate here. Haaland found the back of the net, but it was disallowed. He had another chance there. It's gone over the bar. Well, not too impressed with that first half. Not going to lie to you guys. Not too impressed with the first half. The good news is, though, Man City aren't dominating us and they're not creating an abundance of chances. But we need to create some chances. The midfielder's looking quite good. Declan Rice and Partey. That new partnership there. Both with a green rating. That's very nice. Now we just need the forward players to do something for us. Jesus against his former team. What can he do? Saka. Ooh, Nunez. Well, that's a bit bizarre from Ramsdale, wasn't it? Ramsdale was starting off as my number 1 goalkeeper, that is for sure. I rate him a little bit higher than David Raya, but I think it's safe to say there's not too much difference between the two of them. So if Ramsdale starts playing up, Raya is coming in goal. And also Raya's going to get plenty of game time in other competitions as well. So hopefully keeping them both happy. Anyway, it's Phil Foden to Correa. Who's Correa? Which Correa is that? Is that Joaquin Correa or is that Angel Correa? Or is that a different Correa completely? I have no idea. Who is that? Foden with the corner. It's cleared though. There's Rodrigo. Is that Rodri? Guess it's Rodri. Anyway, it's Foden. Back to Rodri. Tomiyasu gets the ball back though. Back in the highlight again though. Vardy with the throw in. That was coming, wasn't it? That was coming. Not looking too good for us, this. Erling Haaland with the goal. We're not creating anything in the game at all. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff, though. So let's see what happens here. I was about to make a change, but let's see what happens with this highlight. We've not been good enough, especially going forward in this game. But now I say that, it's Odegaard with the ball. He can make things happen, but that was a terrible effort from Odegaard. What on earth is he thinking? What on earth is he thinking there? He could have done a lot better there, let's be honest. Well, I brought Martinelli on for Trossard. He would have started the game, but he was injured for 2 weeks in pre-season there, so he's lacking a little bit of match sharpness. But he's on the pitch now for Trossard. The forward line's been absolutely terrible today, by the way. Saka, Odegaard, Jesus and Trossard have all been absolute filth. So Martinelli is on for Trossard. In terms of the tactic, though, guys, we can see it in more detail here. I've gone with a positive mentality, of course. I've also gone with play out of defence. Shorter passing. I've changed it to slightly shorter now, just in this game. Higher tempo, run at defence in there as well. In transition, we've got roll it out, distribute quickly, counter and counter press, and then out of possession. I've got a standard defensive line normally. I've just moved that up here as well. High press and a trigger press much more often. So nothing really too rare about my tactic. It's pretty common what you see from a lot of people in terms of the combinations here. So nothing too interesting about the tactic. That is what I'm going for at the moment. It's not working out too well, but let's see if we can create something in the game. Let's see if Martinelli can be a hero here. Been terrible so far, let's be honest. Can't be too harsh though. We are well, we are facing the best team in the world, aren't we? So let's not be too harsh on the players, losing 1-0 to Man City at the moment, but not making for good viewing at the moment. Let's hope we're a lot better against Chelsea. And also, there's still 36 minutes to go. And Ake's giving the ball away to Martinelli there. Can we make a chance here? What's he doing? What is that? What a waste. What a waste that is. Wow, Martinelli, I brought you on, but that was terrible. Terrible, Martinelli. Well, I need to make a couple more changes here. What is going on with the forward line? Terrible. Terrible. I'll change into a wing back. I'll put Odegaard on attack as well. Can't really bring on here, let's be honest. You know, I can't really take off Odegaard, Saka or Jesus, can I? Let's be honest. Partey and Rice are doing really well. Zinchenko isn't doing really well, let's be honest. No, I'm just going to leave it like that for now. I'm just going to leave it like that. You know what? Let's go attacking as well. Let's go attacking. Why not? Why not? It's a final, for goodness sake. Goal difference doesn't matter here. Well, 15 minutes to go. We're not doing much. We're not doing anything. With 12 minutes to go, we've got a highlight. Here's Odegaard to Partey. Partey shoots from distance, but Ortega catches it. A decent effort, to be fair, from Partey, that, but the angle was a bit tight there. It would have been an amazing goal if he scored it, but unfortunately he did not. Here's Ruben Diaz. He passes it forward to Correa. I'm still not fully sure who Correa is. I hope that's not Julian Alvarez. With a name like Correa, that'd be annoying. Anyway, here's Saliba to Rice. Back to White. Here's Tomiyasu. Will we create a chance here? Is it possible, boys? Here's Saka. Lovely from Saka, that. Lovely. Dancing feet from Saka. What a player. Jesus, get in. What a piece of play that was from Bukayo Saka. What a man. He's been terrible in this game so far. So has Jesus. But the assist for Saka and the goal for Jesus. But that was made all by Saka. What play from the lad. Oh, my word. Amazing from Saka. Look at that. Got past 3 defenders, hit it into a dangerous position, and Jesus was there to tap it in, get in. I don't think we need to stay attacking anymore, do we? Let's revert back to the positive style and also put the defensive line back to standard as well. Let's make some couple of changes, shall we? Can we make a couple of changes? Zinchenko is nervous, don't really need that. Can we bring on Kivior? You know, we can bring on Kivior. Bring Kivior on for Zinchenko. Put him as a fullback on support. You know, we'll put Tomiyasu there as an inverted wing back on support. And then we'll put Ben White back to right back and Kivior as the centre back. Another change here. Odegaard hasn't been that good today. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Fabio Vieira for him. Alright. 8 minutes to go. Back on level terms here. And the moment it goes to extra time, I believe. Or maybe penalties. I'm sure it's extra time. 4 minutes added time. We're looking better in the second half now. Much better. We'll go straight to penalties. Go straight to penalties. Well, Saka is number 1. Jesus number 2. Vieira is nervous. Don't need that, but also he's one of the better penalty takers, isn't he? Let's just put him there. Declan Rice and Martinelli as well. Saliba can be the backup option. If it goes to sudden death, of course, then Partey, Tomiyasu, Kivior, White, and then last and definitely least is Aaron Ramsdale. Right, practice penalties in training, so let's see what the boys can do. Let's see what the boys can do. Can we win this competition? Saka with the first penalty. Go on, Bukayo. What a player. Wow. Wow. His incredible assist got us back into the game. Brilliant piece of play, but that was a terrible penalty. And now Erling Haaland stepping up. He doesn't really miss, does he? And he scored. Saka, what a woeful penalty that was from Saka. Oh dear, Saka. Jesus, he scored the goal to get us to this point. Will he score? He does score. If he missed there, we'll be in massive trouble. We're already in big trouble, but at least we've got one on the board here. Now here's Alvarez. Obviously, he's not Correa. Who is Correa? That is, I'm going to find out after the game. Anyway, Alvarez has scored. Man City have the advantage. Fabio Vieira really needs to score. He was nervous before the penalty shootout. That is never good. Here he goes, though. Ooh, just in the back of the net. Hits the post and goes in. Now here's Kovacic, the man who should have been sent off against Arsenal a couple of weeks ago now. Terrible penalty from Kovacic. And it's just catch-in practice for Aaron Ramsdale there. Get in. Back on level pegging. But Declan Rice needs to score this one. Go on, Rice. Had a great game. Brilliant game. Sends the keeper the wrong way. Get in. Come on. Come on, boys. Now here's Phil Foden. Go on, Ramsdale, be a hero. He saved the last one. Would he save this one? No, Foden sends him the wrong way. Now who's stepping up? I can't remember. Martinelli. Go on, Martinelli. If he misses, we're lost. No, if he misses, we're still in it, but they need to miss. But anyway, he scores. Get in. Get in. Blast it into the roof of the net. If Man City has missed now, then they have lost. Who is taking their penalty? Rico Lewis. Only 18 years of age, I believe, or 19. Big pressure on the lad. Ramsdale's dancing about. Will he save it? Well, pressure on the lad, but what a penalty in the roof of the net there. Gone into sudden death. Now here's Saliba. Got to score. He does score. Get in. Get in there. All the penalties have been great so far, apart from Saka. Our best penalty taker. That's interesting, isn't it? Now who's up for Man City? Rodri. Well, I'm pretty sure that's Rodri. It says Rodrigo, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it's Rodri. I'm 90% sure that's Rodri. Here he is. Brilliant player. Hopefully he misses though. He does miss. Get in. He misses the mark there. He sends it wide, and we have won our first piece of silverware here with Arsenal already in the first game of the series. Not a big deal, obviously. Arsenal just won this competition, and already no one is talking about it. It is the Community Shield after all, but it's nice to win, and it's also nice to get one over Man City as well and follow the theme from real life. Didn't particularly play very well, did we? But towards the end, we just. That's why you leave Bukayo Saka on the pitch. He can do brilliant things like that. He got past 3 defenders there. Did a brilliant cross into the box. Jesus is there to tap it into the back of the net. We get to penalties and we win them. So that is brilliant. Louis lifted the first piece of silverware, but of course I want a lot more in the series and a lot bigger competitions as well. But anyway, guys, make sure you stick around because coming up next, it's the first league game of the season at home to Chelsea. Well, here we are. It's time for the first league match of the series at home to Chelsea. We are the final team to play in game week 1. As you can see, us and Chelsea both with 0 games and 0 points there. So hopefully we can win this game at home to Chelsea. Come on. Got to be in Chelsea. They're a shambolic team these days, aren't they? Arsenal are a much better team than Chelsea these days, which sounds quite funny. If you'd said that 18 months ago, you'd sound crazy, basically, wouldn't you? You'd sound crazy, but there's just a world difference between the two clubs at the moment in terms of squads. Let's get it real, though. Chelsea will come back, that is for sure, at some point. But at the moment, we are the better team, and hopefully we can win our first league game of the season. Unfortunately, the Osimhen news is not good. It's not good at all. We're not going to be able to afford him. I've had to cancel the deal. If you actually look at the finances here, next season's minimum guaranteed budget will be 46.33 million. That needs to be 108 million if we are to sign Osimhen on loan and the mandatory future fee of 86 million there. So, yeah, I don't know if we're going to have enough funds if we sold Smith for over £25 million. Does that count at £26 million as well? I'm not entirely sure, to be honest, so I can't risk it. We've already sold Nketiah. I can't sell Smith Rowe as well and potentially not get Osimhen. So I've had to cancel the deal, which is kind of disastrous, seeing as I've sold Nketiah already. But it is what it is. We can't afford him at the moment. So I might have to go into the market to sign a backup striker to replace Nketiah effectively, which is a little bit annoying. Either that or I might call up young Nwaneri to the first team, although I think signing a striker would be the better option. 26 million, also got 300k in the wage budget, should be enough to get in a decent striker as a backup to Jesus and look to sign Osimhen next season, I guess, or maybe January. But Osimhen certainly is not happening, unfortunately. Anyway, let's get started with the first league game of the season then at home to Chelsea. Well, in terms of the team sheet, big news has just happened and the number one debate is over for at least 2 months, that is for sure, because Aaron Ramsdale has just picked up an injury after the Man City game there. He's torn his hamstring. He's out between 6 weeks to 9 weeks, so that is a big loss. That is really unfortunate. So David Raya is certainly the number one at the start of the new season. Not what I planned, but David Raya is in nonetheless. That's the good thing about having 2 great goalkeepers, I guess. So Raya comes into the team. Apart from that, no changes. Apart from Martinelli comes in to replace Trossard. Also, Gabriel is back on the bench as well. So missing Ramsdale for today's game. Of course, Timber and El Neni as well. So Chelsea at home. Can we start off the league campaign with a win? Well, let's find out. Before we get started with this Chelsea game though, guys, please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me. If you're still watching at this point, then surely you must like the video. So do me a favour and hit that like button. And also, if you're new around here, do hit that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out and much appreciated. So let's get started at home to Chelsea. We just lifted the Community Shield. A nice way to start the new season. A little bit lucky, but also, you know, we turned up in the second half there, so that was great. And won on the penalty shootout, of course. But this one, though, I'm expecting a win. We've got a highlight straight from kickoff here. Here's Reece James with the ball. He passes it to Caicedo. He gives it away to Tomiyasu. What a start this would be if we could score. Here's Rice to Jesus. Zinchenko. What a lovely start to the game. Go on, boys. Saka. Partey. What's he doing there? He's offside, I think. What is Partey doing there? What happened? I think it is too quick. That seemed too quick to me. Let's slow it down a little bit here. Yeah, let's try out that. You guys let me know in the comment section which one is better. The first one or the second one there. Gone a little bit slower now. He is offside. That is unfortunate because what a start to the game. My word, free-flowing football. And what was Partey doing there? What was happening? That's crazy. There he is, Partey. He's just offside, unfortunately. But wow, what a goal that would have been. Look at him sending the keeper the wrong way. Well, I just about caught my breath and we're on the highlight again. Chilwell with a throw-in into Mudryk. Just got his first goal with Chelsea very recently, didn't he? Excuse that noise in the background, by the way. That is just my dog drinking his water very loudly, which he likes to do. Anyway, here's Disasi. To Sterling. Tries to find Nicholas Jackson, but Ben White playing centre-back. Heads away very easily there. There is Marcelli with the ball. Now I feel like it's too slow, the gameplay. So you know what, I'm going to change it back to slightly faster after this highlight, I think. Yeah, it seems way too slow to me. You guys let me know in the comments, though, as I keep saying. What do you prefer? A couple of you guys let me know. Last FM23, that was too fast, it was too slow. So if you can do that again for me this year, it'd be much appreciated. To me, though, it looks a little bit slow at the moment, so I'll go back to slightly faster. Anyway, Mudryk wins the ball back from Tomiyasu. Chance for Nicholas Jackson there, but he blasts it over the bar. I don't say he blasts over the bar, I didn't go that far over the bar, but yeah. Two big chances already in the game. Obviously, we scored after 23 seconds, but unfortunately, Partey was offside, and a big chance for Jackson there for Chelsea. Not been a great start to this game as well. Was yet to have a shot in the game. And now Marseille is injured again. Wow. Lovely. Let's take him off. Let's bring on... You know what? Let's bring on Smith Rowe. Let's see what Smith Rowe can do. I think I'm going to take him off the transfer list, to be honest. Potential foot injury. Let's hope it's not a broken foot. Yeah, not a very promising start, is it? One shot, none on target. We're on the highlight again here. The game went a little bit quiet, let's be honest. Excuse the frog talk in there. My voice just suddenly just went. Anyways, here he is, Saka. He makes things happen. Strange effort on goal, though, it has to be said there. Very strange effort on goal. Well, I thought it was a wild effort, but obviously it's gone for a corner. Smith Rowe to take it. Saliba's there, but he heads over the bar. Should be doing a lot better there, to be honest. Should be hitting the target, Saliba. Well, finally getting some momentum in the game. We're finally starting to wake up, which is nice. Saka having a good game today at the moment, which is nice. Hopefully there's more potential to get some goals in the game and win the game, hopefully. Obviously, you beat Man City, but it wasn't a win in 90 minutes, was it? They're giving the ball away to Odegaard. Had a poor game against Man City there. Carrying the ball really nicely, though. Now he's still going. Here's Partey. Already scored. Was disallowed. He scores for real this time. Get in there. What a blast from Partey. And he's looking like a good Seconda Volante, isn't he? Had a good game against Man City. He scored after 23 seconds. Only disallowed. But look at that. 34 minutes on the clock. And he's blasted the ball in the back of the net. Get in. Get in there. Our first goal of the Premier League. Odegaard with the assist. And Partey with the goal. He just smashes it. Well, Sanchez could have done better, to be honest. But the power beat him. We're 1-0 up in the game. Get in. David Raya having a good game and goal there as well. So at the moment we're not missing Ramsdale. We've got a corner just before half time. My word, what happened there? It's gone over though. 3 minutes added time. Well, we take a lead into the break. Not a very convincing lead, but you know, towards the end of the first half there, firmly looked like the better team and keeping Chelsea very quiet. So for now, it's very good. But I really do think we need that second goal. I really do think we need that second goal. You know, I say we're a much better team than Chelsea, but obviously Chelsea is still a good team, aren't they? You know, you can't take them too lightly, that is for sure. I do expect to win here, though, today. Well, dangerous free kick. Smith Rowe to take it. White's there. Get in. Get in there. Ben White with the header. Commanding header. And we get the second goal in the game. Just 8 minutes into the second half. And now we're looking good. Well, we started off both games very shaky, it has to be said. But turned around this game. Obviously turned around in Man City. Ben White. Lovely header that from Ben White. Get in. Not over yet, though, that is for sure, but looking like much the better team now. Smith Rowe the assist there as well from the free kick. That's nice. Well, 60 minutes on the clock. I think we can make a change here, to be honest. Jesus, we haven't really got any strikers, have we? Havertz has been absolutely butchered on this FM with his finishing, his composure. 11 finishing, 12 composure. Probably about right, to be honest, how poor he was in terms of his finishing last season. Obviously, he's still a good player in my opinion, but not a striker. We need a striker. No more changes for now. No more changes. I think the squad depth needs to improve, to be honest. Just really wanted Osimhen. Really wanted Osimhen. Back on the highlight now. Here's Thiago Silva to Lavia. Still not over yet. They get a goal back. We're in worrying times. Saliba wins the ball back though. Now here's Partey. A ball forward to Jesus. Is he offside? Will he score? He scores beautifully. Is he offside? Do we even need Osimhen? Do we need Osimhen? I'm not sure, to be honest. That is 2-2 for Jesus. He gets Man City and Chelsea. And a lovely assist from Partey. What a season he's having so far. Only 2 games, but get in. What a finish from Jesus. Sanchez, question marks over him, but 3-0 now. Cruising in this game over to Chelsea. And I think it's safe to say that it's quite a successful start to the new season here. I'm quite happy. Well, now we can definitely make a couple of changes. Odegaard's a bit tired. Let's take him off. Let's bring on Vieira. Needs to get his match sharpness up. And who else can we bring on? You know what? Gabriel can come on as well. We'll bring him on for Tomiyasu. For Ben White as the right back. And let's make another change. Let's bring on Havertz against his former team for Bukayo Saka. Let's put Vieira on the right and put Havertz as an attacking midfielder. 20 minutes to go. We're absolutely cruising here. Chelsea, well, they had a big chance at the start of the game, but other than that, not much has happened for them. In cruise control here today. What a performance. 3-0. 5 minutes to go. It looks like it's over to me. Can we get a 4th goal, though? Can we embarrass them at the start of the new season here? A bit of time wasting going on from Zinchenko there. He passes Smith Rowe. Now here's Declan Rice. Can he score his first goal for the club? He can. Get in. Get in. What a start to the Premier League season. 4-0 against Chelsea. Well, I don't regret belittling them at the start of the game here, to be honest, because we proved it we're a much better team than them. 4-0 in the game. Get in. The game's not even over yet, but Declan Rice, well, a nice goal there. Opened up for him. Curled it into the back of the net. Get in. 6 minutes added time, but I think it's safe to say this game is over. We've got another highlight to go. Can we get a 5th goal? Can we get a 5th goal? Wow. Here's Ben White. Giving the ball away, though. Oh, don't ruin the clean sheet. Alright, Partey's got the ball back. Had a great game today, of course. Got a goal and an assist for Partey. Here he is again. Can he get another assist? Here's Vieira. Not Patrick Vieira, but Fabio Vieira. Oh, my word. Lovely play. Oh, it's a penalty. Is it? I thought it was a penalty. Apparently not. Got a corner, though. Vieira to take it. He crosses it in. I was about to say it's cleared, but it's kind of still in the penalty box, isn't it? Rice is there. Can he get a second goal? Oh, my word. What a header that would be. What a header that would be. It's gone wide, though, unfortunately. But, yeah, what a performance, especially in that second half there. Torn into straight in the second half. What a start to the series in terms of the games, at least. Episode 2 here. Beat Man City in the Community Shield. About to say Champions League final there. Got a bit carried away, didn't I? Beat Man City in the Community Shield. And then we beat Chelsea at the start of the new season here. 4-0 to start the Premier League campaign. Get in. Get in. Kept them really quiet. 3 shots, 1 on target for them. They had more possession, but they did nothing with it at all. Nothing with it at all. We ran out deserved winners. 4-0 win for us. Thomas Partey was man of the match with an 8.5. Him and Declan Rice in the first 2 games of the season have built up one hell of a partnership. Let's hope it continues for a long time to come. And also it means after winning that game 4-0, we are actually top of the league and played Chelsea already, so that is brilliant. Top of the league, +4 goal difference, just above Man City, who have a +3 goal difference. Well, Martinelli is not as bad as it could be. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. Obviously, we're missing for 4 weeks. That's disappointing, but at least it's not something much serious than that, so guess I should be a bit happy that it's not something too serious. Anyway, guys, that is the end of this episode, of course. In terms of the next episode, guys, well, I think I'm going to bring you back for the first Champions League game of the series. I don't know who we'll play yet. We'll enter the group stage on the 19th of September, so I'll bring you back for that game week. I'll probably bring you back for the Newcastle away game in there as well. Seems like a very big game to have as well. Got Aston Villa away next. Obviously, they're a very, very good team these days, so that is not an easy game at all. If we can win that game, I'll be very happy. A draw there would not be terrible either. We've got Palace at home, Bournemouth away, and Burnley at home. I think it's safe to say we need to win those 3 games, that is for sure. So hopefully we come into the next episode with at least 13 points in the first 5 games of the Premier League, and then we'll have a Champions League game in there and Newcastle away from home. So that is the end of the video, guys. Please remember that if you do like this video, hit that like button for me, and also if you're new around here, do that subscribe button as well. It'd really help me out and it's much appreciated. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.